Expo.
And for just a little taste, a little preview, we send Cody Engdahl out there bravely this morning. And yes, as we predicted, it's getting a little bit creepier, Cody.
No.
Yeah, and later on we're going to have hissing cockroaches, which is something that I don't think I'm going to be able to handle. But I have Mr. Brendan. He is the Mr. Brendan Reptile Guy. Reptile Guy, who do we got here?
I'm also the president of the Middle Tennessee Exotic Pet Club.
Okay.
And we're the ones that host the expo. So today I've got Sunshine. She is an albino Burmese python. And they're one of the 6 largest snakes in the world. In the wild, they average between 15 and 18 feet long. And in captivity, they can get well over 20 feet.
Wow, so what is keeping her from eating us right now?
Yeah, so she is a captive bred pet snake. So I've been working with captive bred snakes for over 15 years, or over 28 years, and I've never been bitten by a captive bred snake.
Okay, so now I'm colorblind, but you tell me she's yellow and there's some other colors on her?
Yes, so she's an albino, which means the lack of pigment in your skin or scales. So if she was not albino, she would be browns, tans, greens, and whites. So the albinism shows up in her as yellow, white, and if you can see on her face, she's got pink right on the top there. I think he's zooming in, so I'm trying to hold it.
Isn't that pretty? A pretty pink snake. Now, it's not just snakes. We looked at a snake. We're looking at a snake now. We looked at a parrot. What other crazy critters are we talking about at this expo?
Oh, so we're going to have all kinds of things. Foxes, raccoons, hedgehogs, birds, snakes, lizards, arachnids, scorpions. Just the list goes on and on.
Well, if you want to see them, they're only $1 to get in. I think it's $5 to park. If you want more information, we're going to have that on our website at WSMV.com. We're live in Madison. Cody Engdahl, Channel 4 News.
So, Cody, you can't handle cockroaches, but you're loving on this python? Wow.
Yeah, I could get in a bathtub full of pythons, but no cockroaches. No cockroaches.
Okay.
Oh, I
thank you,
love
buddy.
it, man. It's only going to get better. Cody's going to be back next half hour with a whole new animal. So this is great. By the way, Nashville Exotic Pet Expo runs April 29th and 30th, as you said, at the Nashville Fairgrounds. It costs $1 to get in.
Yeah, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. That's everybody.
And we're going to show you what we're talking about here, because Cody Engdahl is hanging out at the Nashville Fairgrounds this morning, giving us an up-close peek at some of the critters there. And Cody, who is this we have under that graphic? Get that graphic out of the way.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, get that graphic out of there. So this guy is a little bit, Holly said, cuddly and creepy. Well, this guy certainly gets in both those categories. I have with me, who's not so cuddly or creepy, this is Mr. Brendan, Reptile Guy. He is one of the managers of the show. And Mr. Brendan, Reptile Guy, who do I got here?
This is St. Patrick. He's a savanna monitor. So they come from the savannas or the grasslands of Africa. They're a terrestrial lizard, so they live on and in the earth. So they'll make a home down in their burrow, down in the ground.
And what's keeping him from murdering us right now?
Yeah, so he's been raised as a pet, and so the big lizards, especially if you raise them like a puppy dog, they're puppy dog tame. They'll come to their name. You can teach them tricks. They'll cuddle with you. They can be affectionate.
He is awfully cuddly. And so, but it's not just monitors and big lizards. There's a lot of, well, I say creepy, but I guess they're not all creepy. There's a lot of critters there. What do you got going on?
Yeah, so at our display we'll have reptiles, so snakes and lizards, as well as insects and some arachnids.
He just licked me.
So there's lots of different stuff there. So we also invite people to bring their own exotic pet if they're friendly around large crowds and they're in good health. You're welcome to bring those and share them with everybody as well.
He's fighting me. Okay, so that's going to be this weekend, all weekend long. Next up, we're going to have hissing cockroaches, which is I'm not sure I'm cool about. And but if you wanted to know anything more about this, we have more information on our website at WSMV.com. We're live in Madison. Cody Engdahl, Channel 4 News.
The lizard's like, get me out of here.
Cody's rushing the tag there. He's like, all right, let's get away from me. I'm about to drop this thing.
He's more creeped out of me.
All right.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to have much more. Every half hour we'll be going back to Cody. I'll have a different critter. So.
That's really cool. So this
pretty cool.
weekend,
This
$1 at
weekend.
the Nashville Fairgrounds. I know my boys would love it.
Oh, that's
Your kids
awesome.
would too, yeah.
April 29th and 30th. Yep, over the weekend.
Nashville's Exotic Pet Expo has a little bit of something for just about everybody.
Or
out there.
maybe something not
Yeah.
necessarily for Cody. Now he's hanging out at the Nashville Fairgrounds this morning.
No.
Cody, we saw the albino snake, we saw a parrot bird, we saw a giant lizard, and now your arch nemesis.
Yeah, I am doing everything I can not to wet myself on live television, but what are these guys, man? I can't even say it.
These are Madagascar hissing cockroaches. These are some of the largest cockroaches in the world. They max out at about 4 inches. And so they're found on the island of Madagascar, which is the only place that you can find them in the world, which Madagascar has a lot of cool stuff like that. That's the only place you can see it. So that's on my bucket list to go someday.
I bet. Now, these are hissing cockroaches. Can we make one of these monsters hiss for us?
No, it's probably not going to work on command, but people don't think of insects as pets, but there's a lot of people that maybe for allergy reasons or different things that can't have a furry critter or live in an apartment and they need something small that doesn't take up a lot of space. And some people just really love insects.
Okay, so for Christmas, my girlfriend and I, we get our cat catnip and toys. What do you get your pet Madagascar hissing cockroach for Christmas?
They get a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, and they love just chowing on that. They are cockroaches, so they will eat anything, paper, softwood. I mean, they'll eat anything, but we try
People,
to
toddlers.
not too much on the people side, but their mouths are really too small to bite us.
Okay, so how are these different from like the cockroaches living in my kitchen?
So these guys need really high humidity and high heat to survive. So if you left these in your kitchen, they would die after like a day because they wouldn't have the heat and the humidity required to keep them alive.
Okay, so there's cockroaches, there's bugs, but there's other things here too that will make me less squeamish. I think.
Yeah, so furry critters, foxes, hedgehogs.
I could do that.
Just all kinds of guinea pigs, rabbits. I can't even remember them all. There's so many, but there's going to be a wide selection.
Well, check it out. You can see all the crazy critters that are going to be down there. You don't necessarily have to mess around with these guys. It's going to be all weekend long. It's only $1 per person. I think it's $5 at the park, so it's a great, cheap way to freak out your kids this weekend if you're not running in the marathon. We're live in Madison. Cody Engdahl, Channel 4 News.
Cody, before you go, we're going to put you on the spot. Can you respond to a dare on live TV and hold one?
No.
Plain and simple.
Not response.
No, not happening.
No.
All right. This is just bizarre. Hopefully you folks
happening.
at home are not eating breakfast right now. But
Yeah,
anyway,
fair enough. All right.
Exotic Pet Expo again this weekend at
Saturday
the
and
Nashville
Sunday.
Fairgrounds.
$1 to get in.